Hello everybody, again my name is Raph Mannino. I was Columbia College class of 2006. I was part of the inaugural EDGE program in 2005, just as a reminder. So I understand you guys are coming into your 6th week of the program right around now, which means that you've got a couple of really big presentations coming up. So I wanted to talk about them in this week's message. So I want to break it up into before the presentation, during the presentation, and after the presentation, and talk about some things that you can be doing during each of those things. So, before the presentation, prepare, prepare, prepare. It's okay to be nervous. That's understandable. It's actually natural to be nervous. If you're nervous, that means that you care and you're invested in the result. If you're not nervous, that makes probably your EDGE administrators a little bit nervous because that means you don't care at all. But prepare, prepare, prepare. Every bit of preparation that you do now is going to make your presentation that much better. So that means put together an outline of everything that you want to say. Put it down on paper, not just the slides or whatever you have prepared as a visual aid. Practice in front of each other, in front of the EDGE administrators, in front of anybody who you can get to sit still for your presentation. This is going to help you build confidence in your presenting skills. You're not just going to be going in there cold. So do your good preparation, and that'll make your presentation that much better. During the presentation, remember that this is the opportunity for you to get up there and present everything that you've done, all the great work that you've done on these 2 consulting projects and putting together this business plan. So with that in mind, just relax and you're going to do great. There's a couple of standard presenting things, like remember to keep good eye contact with everybody that is in your audience. You don't want to be looking down or up or side to side. You want to make sure that you're engaging people by keeping good eye contact. You want to try and set a rhythm. You don't want it to be too fast. You don't want it to be too slow. And you want to make sure that you're talking loud enough so that everybody can hear you. And that's an easy mistake to make, that you're talking too soft and no one can hear what you're saying. And people will zone out quickly if you are doing that. Now, Q&A, it's okay if somebody asks you a question and you don't know the answer. Nobody expects you to know all the ins and outs of the businesses that you've been working on. They expect you to know something, but they don't expect you to know everything because it's their business. And what they do expect is for you to do good research and give them good answers. So if somebody asks you a question and you don't know the answer, probably the worst thing that you can do is try and make up an answer on the spot that may or may not be BS. If you do make up an answer, everybody in the audience is going to know. You're not going to fool anybody. And even if the answer that you happen to be making up happens to be good, it's going to hurt your credibility with everything else. So you may have done wonderful diligence on everything that you presented up until then, but then somebody asks you a question and you try and make something up on the spot, it's going to hurt your credibility for all that other great stuff that you did. So a much better answer in that situation is, well, I honestly don't know, let me get back to you. So write it down, do some research afterwards, come back to them and let them know what you think the answer to the question is. It's much better to be honest about it and just say, hey, well, let me get back to you about that. So if you want, you can have a person whose job it is just to write down all the questions that you get asked so that you can make sure that you get all the details of the question and you can do good research and good follow-ups afterwards. Okay, after the presentation, make sure you do those follow-ups. You definitely want to set a reputation for yourself of being someone who follows through on the things that you say that you're going to do. Also, take the opportunity just from your own personal development to ask people, teammates, EDGE administrators, whoever, what you do well and how you can improve as far as your presenting skills. So this isn't the last time that you're going to be presenting, so take this opportunity. Were you making good eye contact, good volume, good pace? Were you standing up straight? All of that. Make sure to take the opportunity, because it can be a good one. This is a rare opportunity to present in front of people like this, and so it's great for you to be able to learn from it as much as you can. So with that, I will leave it. I think that the EDGE administrator, excuse me, I think the Edge administrator just gave you my email last time, so I'll ask them to supply it again. And with that, I'll just say, remember to have fun. This is going to be an exciting next 2 weeks for you guys with the presentation that you're going to be giving, and I wish you the best of luck. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me if there's anything that you want to talk about. Okay, thanks.